What's up, everybody? So, I finally sat down and said, let's go. We're making the video. No more excuses. You took the whole cycle. It's time to get on YouTube. So here we are. Now, I had to make a couple of little bullet points on my computer to go over because I don't have the best memory, but that's okay. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what to expect if you want to jump on testosterone. I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the future, what my goals are, why did I jump on a cycle, and yeah, what I plan to do with all this. So, just give me 1 second, and we're going to get over to the page. All right. Now I got my bullet points. Why did I decide to do a cycle? Pretty much because I don't want to wait another year or two to get the results that I just got. I didn't just start working out. You know, I worked out on and off my whole life. I was a drug addict. I don't want to talk about this too much, but I was a drug addict, and it took its toll on my body. Before this time, getting back into the gym, I was down to 138 pounds. I'm almost 6 feet tall, and I was 138 pounds. I looked like a stick figure. It was crazy. So yeah, I worked very hard to get to where I was, and I wanted to get even better. I still wasn't happy with the man in the mirror, and I knew doing testosterone would get me there. Now, I look in the mirror and I'm happy with myself. There's still a lot of improvements needed. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not nowhere near where I want to be. But at least when I look in the mirror now, I don't stand there for 5 minutes in disgust with myself, critiquing every little thing. I look at myself now and I'm like, oh, you're still a skinny little bitch, but at least you got some muscle. You know, it's an improvement. My PCT plan, my second cycle plan. This is not the end, this is just the beginning. That's also why I kept it just testosterone. In my belief system, bodybuilding is a marathon, it's not a sprint. On TikTok, on YouTube, you see these people doing their first cycle, and after 5 weeks, they're starting Tren, they're starting Anavar, they're starting all these other things, and it's not necessary. I took orals, yes, I took GW, but GW is not a steroid. When you do steroid cycles, your first one should be testosterone only to see how you react to anabolics. I threw GW in because it's a PED. It's not an anabolic. So it won't affect your body the same way it will if you throw Test and Tren and Anavar and all these other steroids on your first cycle. You can only change so fast. You can only do so much so fast. So it's a marathon. Yeah, my plan is to cruise for about 6 weeks. My first cycle was 11 weeks. I did 500 milligrams of testosterone and anthate. And I was very happy with the results. I didn't have many side effects. I started getting water retention in my ankles and in my hands. That's why I'm stopping it at 11 weeks and not 12, is I figured, you know what, I'm happy with the results. Let's be safe. Make sure that if we drop the dosage and, you know, play around with some things, if the water retention will go away, my body will heal itself. And then we can get back to it, full force, and be ready to go. I have a coaching business. You know, that's really why I'm doing this, is I want to work for myself. I have very big dreams, and one thing I've realized in life is that we can do whatever we put our minds to. Like, we're the only thing stopping us from accomplishing anything we want to. I have a neck held together by metal, but I gained 70 pounds this year. My deadlift went up 100 plus pounds this year. You know, it's incredible what our body can do. It's incredible what our brains can do. So really what I'm trying to say is push yourselves and you can do anything you want. That's what this channel is going to be about. You know, that's what my coaching business is about. If you're a drug addict that's struggling, if you have a family member who's a drug addict that's struggling, feel free to reach out to me. You know, I have people that work in rehab facilities that can help them. Or if they just want somebody to talk to, you know, I'm here to talk to also. You can DM me on my Instagram, and that's where we can talk about that. Let me get back on track. Like I said, I apologize. I'm going to get off track here. I might go slow at times. I'm very nervous, and this is my first video. So bear with me, people. I want to do this in 1 or 2 takes. I don't want to be in there editing a bunch of stuff out. So yeah. We really talked about everything about this cycle. I'm going to talk more about the side effects and stuff. The second week, I did really want to stop. I don't know why, but okay, I instantly felt it. Like, I'm talking day 1. I did that first shot, and my head, my eyes felt like they opened up. My head felt clearer. I went to the gym that night, and I felt like I got a better pump. I felt stronger. Like, people say it takes a couple weeks for testosterone and anthate to kick in, but not for everybody. Yeah, it's going to take a couple weeks for your body to go through those changes that are going to be like, whoa, that dude's been working out. But you're mentally going to feel it right away if you suffered from low testosterone to begin with. But yeah, so the second week, I started not feeling well. I've looked it up, and it's when your hormones are getting adjusted to these new levels. Some people, it's called the testosterone flu. Some people feel really bad, and I wasn't like sick like the flu, but I felt tired and like I just didn't want to do this. I questioned myself. Why am I doing this? Is it worth it? And I almost stopped. But now here we are 11 weeks later, and I am so happy I didn't stop. I'm trying to think. Other than that, I really didn't have side effects. I started the GW, and with the GW, I had no side effects. It made my cardio better, and it kept me lean while I was putting on this size. So, in the beginning, I stayed the same weight for about 3 or 4 weeks. I stayed 180 pounds. Then I went up about 6 pounds. Yeah, it was like week 4 or 5, I went up to 186. Week 6 or 7, I was 188. And then, like week 8, I was 190 to 195 pounds. Now it's week 10, and I'm at 200 pounds. It's like week 10, week 11, and I'm 200 pounds now. So I put on 20 pounds this cycle. And in my opinion, it's mostly all muscle because my stomach got flatter. I don't look like I put fat on really anywhere. I look skinnier, but bigger. So mostly lean muscle I put on in these 2 months. Alright, so I did forget to mention that when you start testosterone, almost instantly, like the first couple days, your appetite is going to increase drastically. That's part of why people on steroids get so big, is they can eat so much more food. Like, for real. I used to struggle to eat 3,000 calories a day, even with 30 foods. Now, I can eat 10,000 clean foods. Nah, that's overdoing it, but I can eat a lot now. Almost twice of what I was eating. So, be aware of that. Alright guys, so, and with that, I pretty much touched on everything. You know, this is just the start. Like I said, I have big dreams, big goals. I'll be posting on YouTube probably once or twice a week for now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram. It's Coach B. Of course, you can comment down here and I'll get back to you. Check me out on TikTok. It's Coach B also. Yeah, guys, I appreciate those of you who support me, and those of you who hate me, get used to this pretty mug because it's going to be around for a while. Yeah, I'll see y'all next